Hello Patriots! So this video is going to show you guys how to read the equation of a circle when it is written in standard form. So what is standard form of an equation? Well, of a circle. So the standard form of a circle's equation. There we go. That took a minute for me to get out. So the standard form of a circle is this equation right here. It says x minus h quantity squared plus y minus k quantity squared equals r squared. Now what does this tell us? This tells us the center of this circle. Center of a circle is located at the point hk. H is the x value of my center, and what's nice is in the standard form of our equation, h is in the parentheses with x. So the x value of the center is in the parentheses with the x. The k is with the y because that is the y value of my center. Notice the equation says negative h, but the circle is at positive h. The equation says negative k, and the center is at positive k because we changed the signs. And then the radius of our circle is going to be located at r. So the equation, though, does not give us r, it gives us r squared. So we're going to have to square root whatever that number is going to be, and that's all it's going to be is a number. So let's see how that looks with numbers. So we want to find the center and the radius of this circle. So this equation is in standard form. See the parentheses? Both parentheses are squared, and it equals a number. So this is the standard form of my circle, which is x minus h quantity squared plus y minus k quantity squared, and that is going to equal r squared. So the center of my circle, again, is located at the point hk, and the radius is going to be r. All right, so how do we find those? Well, h is the number right here. See how h is in the parentheses with the x. But if you remember, I said we had to change that sign. K, once again, is in the parentheses with the y, and r comes from r squared. All right, so let's take a peek. Let's write it down nice and easy. H is inside the parentheses with the x. Change the sign. So h is going to be at 4. K inside the parentheses with the y. Change the sign. So the center is at 4, 8. And the radius is going to be equal to the square root of 121. So my radius is 11. Easy peasy. All right, I'm not going to write so much down on this next problem. I just want to hit this up. So my center is going to be at the point hk, and r is going to be the square root of r squared. All right, where are we finding h? H is inside the parentheses with the x. K is inside the parentheses with the y, and r is r squared, and r squared is what it equals to. So when I write this out, h, it says positive 7. We have to change the sign. So the value of h is actually negative 7, and k is negative 10, and r is going to equal the square root of 49, which equals 7. So there is my center. My center is at negative 7, negative 10, and it has a radius that is 7 long. Let's try this. Oh, this one's got to be different because there's no parentheses around that y. I'm going to say you're sort of right. It is sort of different, but not really. Okay, so h. H is located inside the parentheses with the x. K is located, there's no parentheses, so there is, here's your hint, there is nothing inside the parentheses with the y. Think about that. There is nothing inside the parentheses with the y. So h is going to be at negative 16. There's the x value of my center. There is nothing in the parentheses with the y because there is no parentheses. So k is at 0. And r is going to equal the square root of 72. The square root of 72 is 6 radical 2, because I broke that down. If you remember from your Algebra 1, I said 72 divided by 2 is 36. I can divide it by 2, which gives me 18. Divided by 2, which is 9. 3 and 3. Circle my pairs. A pair of 2's and a pair of 3's come out, making a 6. Boom. Or, of course, just plug it into your Casio. Or if I asked to round it to the nearest 10th or 100th, put it into our calculator. All right, so if you still have questions, make sure you make a note of them here. So when you come into class tomorrow, when we get to see you, you can ask good, intelligent questions and get those answered up. Patriots, we will see you when we see you, and we hope you have a good one.